For more than 40 years, SKOV's ventilation solutions have created the best possible climate for the welfare and productivity of animals. Our systems are installed all over the world, and we offer systems for all climatic conditions. The Combi-Tunnel Ventilation System is developed for regions with great temperature fluctuations, hot summers and cold winters, or great differences between day and night temperatures. Today, the system is widely used throughout tropical and subtropical regions of the world. There is only one correct temperature for poultry production, and if it isn't maintained, optimum productivity cannot be achieved. Kombi-Tunnel is a fully automatic all-weather system which gives animals the best possible productivity conditions when the outside temperatures change from very cold to very hot climate. The system adapts ventilation to the temperature outside, production type, and the age of the birds. When the outside temperature is low, the system keeps the temperature and air humidity at an ideal level by removing excess humidity and heat production inside the house. When the outside temperature is high, the system changes the air in the house so that the animals are cooled via air velocity and cooling systems. If the poultry producer controls temperature, air humidity and air velocity efficiently, he is well on his way to ensuring uniform production, which is one of the most important factors for achieving the best possible production results. There are typically two categories of poultry houses: naturally ventilated houses and mechanically ventilated houses in a closed production environment. In mechanically ventilated houses, the producer controls the climate in the house using efficient ventilation, heating and cooling tools. The Combi-Tunnel system operates in a closed production environment to make the climate inside the house as independent as possible of the climate outside the house. In the cold or cool seasons, the air is taken in through wall inlets. Fresh air taken in is directed towards the ceiling of the house to be mixed with the house air before it reaches the zone occupied by the birds. So while humidity and excess heat are removed from the house air velocity in the bird zone is low, protecting the birds from draft. The inlets are opened by advanced inlet control, causing fewer but stronger air jets. This makes it much easier to control air jets at low ventilation level. All inlets open during hot periods. The birds are still ventilated by the return air, but the higher air velocity provides a cooling effect of the birds. At high temperatures, birds do not perceive air currents as draft, but as a cooling breeze. Compared to tunnel mode, side mode ensures the most uniform climate in the house. So in terms of production, it's best to stay in side mode for as long as possible. Be postponed by activating high-pressure cooling. In high-pressure cooling systems, atomized water particles are added to the house air. These particles evaporate in the heated housing air to cool the air. High-pressure cooling is intended especially for regions or periods with high temperatures and low air humidity. The air outlet is conducted through fans mounted in the side of the building. Alternatively, the air outlet is conducted through exhaust units mounted on the roof. In such cases, natural ventilation can be established in case of ventilation failure. It is important that the performance of air outlets is high at a low level of energy consumption, and SKOV's R&D department has combined knowledge and research in ventilation and energy in making energy-efficient fans that are designed and optimized in relation to the exhaust units. Further, The air outlet is controlled by the energy-saving dynamic multi-step exhaust principle, in which stepless units always ensure correct ventilation with the lowest possible energy consumption. When the outside temperature and the air humidity reach a level where side mode ventilation can no longer maintain the proper temperature, the Kombi-Tunnel system starts ventilating according to the tunnel mode principle. Here, air is taken in through openings with cooling pads at one end of the house. Large volumes of water circulate in these pads to achieve a high cooling effect. Cooling pads are mounted in a flexible gutter system with a water reservoir integrated in the lower gutter. High-pressure cooling in the tunnel opening can be applied as an alternative to cooling pads in regions of lower air humidity. The high-pressure cooling can be controlled according to cooling requirement. Air is removed through gable fans at the other end of the building to create a cool current of air through the house. The system uses the chill effect of the air so that birds perceive the temperature as being lower than the actual temperature. The mastermind behind the system is Dole 539, SKOV's advanced climate and production computer for poultry production. Besides controlling the climate, Dole 539 can handle all basic functions in poultry production, such as weighing birds, mixing feed, feeding, recording water consumption, controlling the light, and recording stucked and culled birds. The Dole 539 house computer is LAN-based, enabling direct connection to Farm Online. Farm Online gives the poultry producer a complete overview of production at house, farm and business level. Displaying both current and historical data for mortality, weight and feed consumption, Farm Online makes it possible to follow the development of individual batches as well as making comparisons across batches. Key values, such as feed conversion ratio, FCR, and production efficiency factor, PEF, are shown in a central display with status indicated by different colors. The farm manager can access the information locally on the farm so that he can improve production based on concrete, updated data. The information can also be accessed by the farm manager on the go, via the Farm Online app or from a laptop via the internet. If a producer owns several farms, he can collect all farm data from a central office, enabling him to analyze all his farms from an overall business perspective. A Kombi-Tunnel system offers the following advantages. All-weather system, from very cold to very hot climate. Closed production environment, controlling temperature, humidity, air velocity and air quality. High productivity during hot as well as cold periods. Birds are not exposed to draft during cold periods, while the chill effect is used to cool during hot periods. Uniform distribution of birds in the house, the same good growth conditions for all animals. Fully automatic system, controlled by Dole 539, analysis and improvements via Farm Online.